Okay, this is the second clip. It is 11alive. Let me know what you think, and do stay tuned. You are invited to come when the court date happens to support the energy of freedom, essentially.
All right, Georgia's booming hemp market is taking the state to court. Retailers say the new rules from 21 and over limits to bans on smokable flowers and some THC drinks could crush them. Here to offer more of a take is Deanna Patron, owner of the Hemp Haven with locations in Atlanta and Decatur. Deanna, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's start off with this. People who hear hemp and think marijuana, give us the 10-second explainer about the legalities and the THC levels on that.
Well, the difference between the hemp and the marijuana plant is that marijuana has high THC, low CBD, and hemp produces a flower that has high CBD and low THC. And usually most of all the products made in Georgia are using the hemp plant, which was legalized in the 2018 hemp farm bill.
On the from the lawsuit's perspective, how has these new rules changed the average week in your shop?
Well, let's see here. We've had a considerable amount of revenue drop since October 2024, about 40%. It's been pretty stark. We've had to reintroduce a new way of consuming hemp products to our customers. So we've had to try to teach them how to drink products and also use tinctures and more gummies versus smoking. So it's just been real difficult because we're having to re-educate the customers on a new way of ingesting.
Yeah. Is there one particular restriction that hits you the hardest?
Well, let's see. The fact that we lost our flower was a real major thing because we get a lot of people from out of town that come from these legal states and they're looking for, some relief. They're traveling through Atlanta and then they find out that there's no flower and they need to figure out some different alternatives. Also, they made the gummies. They lowered the dosage on the gummies to 10 milligrams per gummy and only 300 milligrams in a bottle. And so that can be a little difficult for people that are dealing with chronic pain because they're using strong medications like oxycodone and morphines, and pain medications are very hard. And so that milligram of Delta 9 hemp, it does not translate well. It's not strong enough for someone that's dealing with surgery or dealing with a knee pain or a back pain.
Yeah.
So it's a little difficult because the customer has to ingest more product, which becomes a lot more expensive.
So what's the immediate relief that you're hoping the judge grants here, and what would you be able to do today or tomorrow that you can't do today?
Well, the immediate relief would be to be able to have flour back into the stores. That would definitely bring back our consumers and our customers that are opting to go to the black market to find questionable product versus coming into the stores and purchasing a product that is Georgia compliant.
If the court doesn't pause this enforcement, what's plan B for you? Would you have to do something as drastically as shutting down the business?
Well, plan B is we focus on education. We have been able to, we're teeter and tottering along. We're not planning on closing down, but definitely it is a lot harder and we might have to start finding a way to pivot our business into some other type of industries. But hopefully Hemp Haven is going to stand strong and we're going to do our best to be able to provide these CBD services to our community for as long as we can.
Yeah. If you had 2 seconds, right, you should tell a lawmaker sitting in front of you right now, you had 2 seconds to tell them of a good fix, what would it be?
Well, the most important thing for our lawmakers is to be educated on what CBD products are and how they're helping the community. My suggestion is to go to your local CBD stores. We're located in Avondale and in Chamblee. Pass by the store. All of our employees are very educated. We give free CBD classes. to any customer that comes in. And so that's the best way to learn about how these products affect people and how these low dosages, they're expensive products and they're low dosages. And so if you're dealing with some type of ailment in terms of medical surgery or things like that, it's kind of going to be hard to get those strong products. So we urge them to just come into the store and get your education so that you can know what can work with you.
All right. Deanna Pardone, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Okay, we have reached the end of this video. I'm going to do the same ending for all 3 videos. Hey, I hope you sleep well tonight. Remember that peace of mind and peace of heart and feeling good is so important. Stress is a killer. So just stay calm and shine on. And no matter what happens, you are shining your light, which means you're winning. See you in the next one.